Object 279 Early Edition, also known as the BlaytMobile. You want to know what this vehicle is made of. You want to know what your ultimate reward vehicle for the Personal Missions 2.0 is made of. Okay, in today's episode I am going to show it to you.
You serious?
So, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome back to my channel. And please, do not worry, it is not my Object 279 early. I have to grind it out myself as well, like every other player in this game. I am simply able to show some gameplay action, so I am able to make some content for you. So here is my first review episode about 279 early. Many people say that this is the new BlaytMobile in this game that doesn't give any damns, it is unbreakable, unkillable. I would say it is not even close to the level of 268 version 4 before the nerfs, but it is really tough not to crack. And in tier 8 battles in 357 matchmaking, it is, in my opinion, a bit too strong, a bit too tough not to crack. But to be politically correct over here, it is not unkillable. Well, this is why I am here. I am here to show you what this vehicle is made of, how to play with it, and how to play against it. Most importantly, how to play against it. Most of the casual player base is never going to get 279 early, at least in the next few years. So you at least have to know how to fight against it. Anyway, without further ado, let's jump right into the action. While you are enjoying some gameplay action on the background, let me talk about this vehicle and let me compare it to some other tier 10 Soviet Russian heavy tanks. For example, versus IS-7 and Object 260. 260 is another reward vehicle. So first up, let's talk about the gun, which I really like actually, because it is a bit faster firing gun than on IS-7 for example, but it packs still really good punch. 440 alpha damage, 258mm of penetration with this 122mm gun. Alpha damage of course is not as good as on IS-7 with 130mm gun that has 490 alpha damage, but penetration is a bit better. Penetration is not as good as on 260, but rate of fire is faster thanks to that. 5.96 rounds per minute, which is the fastest out of all those three vehicles. Reload time, stock reload time is close to 10 seconds. Turret traverse speed 29.2 degrees per second, which is the fastest. Gun depression -5 degrees most definitely limits the playstyle of this vehicle a bit, so it is pretty bad. Aiming time 2.4 seconds, better than on IS-7, which was expected because IS-7's caliber is bigger, and the same with 260. Accuracy is in the middle, better than on IS-7, not as good as on 260, which was kinda surprising to me. So 260 so far wins with penetration and accuracy. All the rest of the things are either worse or the same. And the DPM is by far the best on 279, almost 400 extra DPM compared to the IS-7, and 260 loses with 228 average damage per minute. So firepower on 279 is really respectable. Survivability, and this is, I would say this is the bread and butter of this vehicle. Survivability. The armor profile, the entire vehicle profile is the bread and butter, especially at the moment when people do not know how to fight against it. But hopefully this video helps you out. Hit points 2400 is really respectable, same as on IS-7, 300 more hit points than on 260. 260's hit points should be buffed up to 2400 as well, in my opinion. But now hull armor, 185, 120 and 90. Frontal hull armor is better than on IS-7. IS-7 is known for having really good side armor, so 150 on the sides and 100 in the rear, and same goes to the 260. Rear armor is a bit worse. Turret 330, 140 and 90. Turret once again is really good as on every single vehicle over here. 330 in the front, 140 on the sides and 90mm of armor in the rear of the turret. IS-7's armor values are the lowest speculative frontal armor value, but we know how godlike IS-7's turret is, even with total armor values, because of all the sloping. So all in all, 279's turret is really good, but I would say not as good as on the other two. What I mean by that? Well, let's head into the classroom and let me show you what I mean by that. And let's take a look at the armor profile. So this is how the 3D armor profile looks like on Object 279 early versus 258mm of penetration. Flat on, we can say it is almost impossible to penetrate, right? On the paper at least, but as you can see, commander hatches are actually over there and you can penetrate with 210 plus millimeters of penetration, and I have seen quite a few penetrations into my commander hatch. But quite obviously you can see that this vehicle has 4 tracks. Tracks are completely white, so that means 0 chance to deal damage or your shot is going to be absorbed, as you can see. But let me show you visual model. I have seen couple shots into those I don't know, instruments over here, however I have to call it. That is part of the suspension system over here. And I have seen some damage when people hit me over here. Let me show it to you what I mean. And to show it to you, let's go back into the game and let's open one super awesome mod called Tornado Battle Hits. I am going to pick Siegfried Line. Okay, this is the battle I had yesterday, and let's have a look at his shot. So, in this mode you are able to see your damaging shots, where did you hit people, how much damage you did, and so on, and where did you hit when you didn't deal any damage. For example, this shot, what the hell happened with this shot? Direct hit into the side of a Scorpion G and no damage done. This was the most ridiculous no damage shot I have ever seen. So scam, exposed, wargaming exposed. But I want to talk about that shot. I received 487 damage when Scorpion G did hit me over here. Into that, I don't know. What you call it, how you call it, into that thing over here. It should have been completely white. Tracks were completely white, absorbed or 0 chance to deal damage. And same goes to that shot. I guess he penetrated my bottom of the vehicle on the angle like this. So guys, if you play with 279, watch out. I don't know. I have to do some more testing firing into those things. And in the middle of the battle I actually saw one big hole exactly in the middle of this thingy after Scorpion G did 487 damage to me. Oh, and this shot as well actually was quite ridiculous. As you can see, mouse with AP round, not even an APCR round. AP round that doesn't have the highest penetration in this game was able to penetrate me under angle like this. And you know what, guys? He did set me on fire under angle like this. So watch out for that, guys. Watch out for that. He was on a bit lower ground, but still, goddamn. So let's say you are playing with a tier 8 vehicle or with a tier 9 vehicle. The only things that you are able to penetrate are those commander hatches or those hatches on the top of the turret, and that is it. If you do not want to tap the 2 key, let's say you have 340mm of penetration, oh voila, it turns into green and you are able to penetrate it. 68-73% chance to penetrate, but if you are on a bit higher ground, then you can easily penetrate it with premium rounds, or 79% of the times at least. Now, talking about the weaknesses of 279, do you know what is the biggest weakness of this vehicle? The biggest weakness is that it is Object 279 early, and I mean it. My first 10 battles, or maybe even my first 11 battles, were full tier 10 battles exclusively. I didn't see any tier 9s, I didn't see any tier 8s. And as soon as people saw 279 early, they automatically loaded in premium rounds. This is just ridiculous how many premium rounds this vehicle has seen. or this vehicle saw in the first 11 battles. This is just mind-blowing. And of course, same goes to the artillery. Oh my god. It was actually quite painful to play with 279. As soon as artillery spotted you on the battlefield with 279, ooh, boom, boom, 100% focus. This is... But at the same time, talking about the artillery, in tier 8 battles, if this vehicle is in 357 matchmaking, you want to have artillery in the matchmaking as well, because without an artillery, this vehicle in 357 matchmaking is literally unstoppable. If it doesn't have to deal with the other tier 10s too much, it is literally unstoppable versus tier 9s, tier 8s. So you want to have some arty as well, believe me. Now, side scraping with this vehicle is okay, I can say. Nothing super awesome because, let's say, the maximum angle you were able to side scrape under is this, because over here we are already able to see 250, and we have so many vehicles with 260 plus millimeters of penetration in tier 10 battles at least. Now, on the side, it doesn't have any spaced armor as on IS-7, for example. Once again, from the live model we can see it, so no spaced armor as on IS-7, and the top of the engine bay is easily overmatchable. You need 91 plus millimeter gun to overmatch this engine bay. So, armor profile of 279. Now that much about the survivability. Next up, mobility, and this is where 279 is not going to shine versus IS-7 or 260 at least. Although it is the lightest of them all, a 60 tons heavy vehicle, but the engine power 850 compared to the 1200 horsepower engine as on IS-7 or on 260. Power to weight ratio 14.17 is the weakest. Object 260 has close to 20 actually, which is ridiculous. The top speed once again is the lowest, 40 and 13 moving backwards. Both are really bad compared to the IS-7 or 260, but vehicle traverse speed is the best, 31.29 degrees per second. But overall, all in all, I would say mobility is average at the best, nothing special, but at the same time not super bad, not extremely slow vehicle, so average at the best. Concealment, okay, it is the best, but it is a heavy tank, so it doesn't matter, and view range 400 meters, which is across the board 400 meters. 279, early on paper, ladies and gentlemen. So with my equipment, with my loadout, with my crew members, I have situational awareness, I have recon at 21%, I have brothers in arms, I am using vertical stabs, tank on rammer, and coated optics. I was debating whether I should use coated optics or ventilation, but I want to boost my view range as hard as possible because usually I am the frontline warrior, so if I am at the front line, I would like to spot stuff, and I can get a lot of assistance thanks to that through my spotting. So, which is really, really awesome. So my ammunition loadout looks like this: 30 AP rounds, 8 heat rounds just for super intense fights and versus Type 5s, because 258mm versus Type 5 is not good enough, and when they spam premium HE, I have no worries to fire some heat back at those guys, and 2 HE rounds. I guess let's quickly take a look at the specs. So with my setup, reload time is under 9 seconds actually, which is crazy good, 8.48 seconds, aiming time 2.24 seconds, 0.34 accuracy, over 3000 dpm, view range 488 meters, and my traverse speed 34.38 degrees per second. So this is 279 early on paper. Hopefully now you know everything you want to know or you need to know about this tank theoretically. Let's play a couple live battles together. And once again, full tier 10 battle it is, this time on Westfield versus quite a few heavy tanks, so this fight is going to be interesting. We have a light tank and they don't. Nice balancing once again. Now 279, believe me guys, when you first get your 279, you want to be aggressive, you want to be so freaking aggressive, you want to be overly aggressive, and here it is, heat right off the bat. Like, nothing new in this world. But as soon as you get your 279 as well, you want to be so freaking aggressive, believe me. But you cannot be aggressive, you cannot be overly aggressive. Just stay calm, keep your nerves, and work slowly but steadily. 705A, 121. Boom, like that. 140. 121. Where the hell are you going? Why are you being so freaking aggressive? Tracks once again. This guy simply doesn't give a damn. Seems like it. Oh, 183. 277. Premium round 277 is moving into the village. And now he's moving back to the base. Oh, god damn it. God damn it, I missed my shot. I should be able to penetrate him. And he's able to get away. Yep, he was able to get away. For now. For now. I'm actually surprised that artillery has not fired any shots at me. At my direction. Okay, tracked. 277, spamming heat from the distance. Well, he's smart actually to pull back all the way. He's actually really smart to pull back. So, you do not see that too often. I guess he's quite a good player. Usually, when people lose all their HP, they really do not bother repositioning or pulling back or re-evaluating their plan, but not. My 7. Oh my god, come on gun, when you start working, when are you going to work? Nice, into the tracks. 183 is not looking at us, so I can stay up here. As long as 183 is not dealing with us. Some more assistance, that should be my assistance as well. Okay, let's go for the kill, or never mind. AP. Now let's go for the kill. And Leopard 1 is sniping. I didn't want to stand still, not even for 1 second, so no tracking damage for that Leopard 1. 705A is moving into the city. Oh, Amorak! God damn it! God damn it! This is not how to get a lot of damage. 277. There you are. In the base. Okay, one more shot. If I'm lucky enough, I am able to put one more shot into that 183. I might be able to do it. Come on! No! Way too many guns were aiming at that guy. Well, over 3k damage done. What can I do? And 2.25k blocked. Quick battle, 15-2 victory on one of the most unbalanced maps in my opinion. And I am not even surprised, another full tier 10 battle on Paris. Type 5 heavy, god damn it, this guy is also over here, but a lot of medium tanks, so this is definitely interesting. And take that, AMX-50B, I just absorbed your shell with my tracks, with one of my tracks. And I got the assistance because my view range is godlike. And now let's push down quickly. I try to take this position, so they are not going to outplay us that easily. AMX-50B, by the way, was using APCR, which is really not surprising at all. I proxied Centurion. And okay, we are trading some 0 damage hits. As long as this guy is not loading in premium rounds, I am good. Okay. He can see my, sadly he can see my bigger commander hatch as well, which is on my left side, so guys, keep that in mind. Your bigger commander hatch is on the left side. Was it trying to trick me in, or what were you trying to do, buddy? Ricochet. Yeah. Type 5 is a bitch. This guy doesn't give a damn about my 258mm of penetration. That was bad shot. Nice. $18 shells left. I have some... Ooh, beautiful hit. Let's get the Type 5 spotted once again. Oh, yes, please. Directly into the weak spot. And even that is 50-50. Baton can fire first. Come on, take him out. Baton was using premium rounds, so not even going to contest it. And hello. Where are you running, buddy? Where are you running? Lower plate. If you aim your shots, you can fight even in tier you can fight without premium rounds, even in tier 10 battles. Well, they can all see they are all backing up, but they can all see my commander edge, which is not good. Not good for me. Okay, they're still pulling back. I forgot about the RT. Centurion Action X, Baton. Where are you going? Come on. Ah! Freaking artillery and stunning. How can I hit shots when I'm stunned? You can't. You simply can't. Nice. And once again I got wrecked and damaged, so this proves that it is not 100% damage proof. Mr. V is pulling back. Oh, that was RT. This time no damage. Come on, fix it, fix it. RT fired as well. 4 HP left. Can I get away? Can I get away? Nice, 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 nice. Fresh 155. That has never been spotted. Ooh, missed. Why I'm loading an HE round, I do not know. Okay, maybe for that. Centurion Action X. Are you going for the kill or not, buddy? No, you're not. And you're too slow. Oh, GG. Another full tier 10 battle. No premium rounds used in this battle. And 3,560 damage done. And once again over 2k blocked. First class, not bad. Second by damage done. But let's quickly take a look at the shot I received from Centurion Action X. So me, yes, it is me, and which one was it? Oh, this one. Once again, underneath my tank, I think into the bottom. That was also a penetration, no damage. RT, no damage. But this one did some damage. Yeah, RT, IS-7. Interesting to analyze. Type 5, of course, Type 5 doesn't give a damn. But this was actually, this was actually the first 400 roll I have seen from Type 5. You witnessed it. It can actually roll. Or maybe it wasn't premium HE. I don't know. Anyway, let's play one more. So finally, you guessed it, another tier 10 battle. Alright, let's see how this one goes at least. The one RT on cliff, not bad. And I am going to be fighting in the east side of the map. At least at the start of the battles. So let's take one nice little road, a bit longer road, like that, on the move. I didn't even shout Russia. Ooh, okay. Come on, dude, learn to drive. God damn it. No patch at 25. Those guys are wow! Aimbot confirmed. Taser. Wow. Sorry. Sorry, Badget. This battle feels like this battle is going to be glorious. Now, 277 used its mobility, its epic mobility to get into the best position for his tank. So really awesome to see that. They have 3 really dangerous tank destroyers. FE-425, however, is not over here, so I do not have to be worried about FE-425, but other artilleries can see me. Not arties, other tank destroyers can possibly be super annoying from their little camping position. He's playing super aggressively. Most likely 100 is able to pick up the kill, unless I am able to do it first with beautiful hit and high roll. So, is Badger up here? Is Badger up here or not? 277 soon has the answer. Doesn't seem like it. AMX-50B is up here. No, you are getting wrecked hardcore. Leopard 1, kinda annoying, if you ask me. Let's simply keep pushing forward. What are those battles? Every single battle has been so one-sided. It is not funny. Like, I'm serious over here. Playing battles like this, it is no fun. Like, sometimes you are on the other side of those one-sided battles. So it is no fun. What happens in the matchmaking? Or is it the map? What happens overall? Let's go for the tracks actually. Someone else tracked him before me. That is up on 3100. Penetration. This guy is still loading. Let's actually see if I can bounce the up on 3100 somehow. That was a hit. I can bounce him with my turret. Beautiful finish. Beautiful, beautiful finish for the end of the battle. This was my episode for you today, featuring 279 Early Edition. As you were able to see, it is not unkillable. People are able to take it out, they are able to set it on fire, hitting the tracks, and they are able to blow it up, hitting... Let's actually see, once again. Using our awesome battle hits mode. I guess I'm somewhere in the middle. Oh, actually third by damage done. And another Confederate medal. So, final shot received. That actually ammo-racked me. This is me. And 1593 damage done. Nice. So, ammo-racking just hit the right side of this vehicle. Yeah, right side. Ammo-rack is on the right side. Seems like it. And boom, blow up. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I hope it was informative and helpful. Now you should know a lot more about 279 early. I have to do some more testing with the tracks. How can you damage shooting the tracks and how can you set it on fire and so on. But I would say this was quite a nice review about this vehicle. It is really, really strong. In tier 8 battles, as I said before, in my opinion, it is a bit too strong. In tier 10 battles, in nowadays full tier 10 metagame filled with premium rounds, it is not unkillable, but it is still one of the toughest nut to crack over there. So let me know what you think about this one after watching today's episode. Do you think it is balanced? Do you think it is completely OP? Or do you think it is just a little bit OP? Or maybe do you think it is a bit weak and needs buffing? Hashtag Russian bias. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful, informative. Now you know what 279 early is all about, and I catch you next time with something else. Stay awesome, take care, and bye.